Welcome to Ridin Shotgun. Today we're in Rocky Mountain House, and our guest is Codey McCurrach, a chuck wagon driver.
Hey Lyndsay, how's it going?
Good, Codey. Thank you so much for being on the show. I just have a few questions for you, and the first one starts off with, who is your oldest horse you have?
Well, the oldest horse I have right now is a left leader on the barrel 1-2 hook. His name is Reef Shark. We call him Reefer for short.
Yeah.
So you kind of know him. I guess he's been with us for quite a long time. He's 12, and he's an awesome horse. When I went to buy the horses, a trainer came from out of the barns and said he had a horse at home and on the ranch. And when they're on the farm down in the States, that sometimes doesn't mean a good thing. That the farms aren't real big. So he brought the horse in, and the horse didn't look like much at all. He was skinny and swollen legs. He had an old racing injury and whatnot. So I offered the fellow. I originally said I didn't even want the horse. And then a friend of mine said, well, you got an extra spot on the trailer. Why don't you take him? He cheapens the load. So I offered $500 for him, and he's probably been the best horse I own for about 4 years now. So,
Nice. Well spent, $500.
Yeah, still going strong, too.
Now, I just have a quick question. How do you tell, like you and your breaking horses for chuck wagons, how do you tell if he should be a leader or a pole horse?
Well, the aggressive ones that really like to turn, you have a thought that they might be a leader, but a lot of the horses start on the wheel of the wagon or the pole of the wagon. You just get that feeling. I have some wheel horses that are trying to outturn the leaders, or want to pass the leaders kind of deal. So you try them up there and see what they do. I usually like to try and give them an honest try. Quite a few drives up there, and some take to it right away. Others just are happy to be charging on the wheel. So it's you just never know. A horse that you think wouldn't run on the lead or wouldn't turn on the lead sometimes can turn out to be your best ones with time.
Right.
So, yeah.
And where is your favorite track to race on?
You know what? There's a few good ones. Obviously, Calgary is good track and everything, and the money's good there. Sometimes the pavement and the amount of people for 10 days wear on you. Actually, I was trying to think of that. I think Rocky's my favorite for many reasons. It's a nice place to stay. It's really close to home. It's the final race of the year. Everybody's pretty tired. We sprint every night, but the season is an endurance test.
Marathon.
Yeah, yeah. And I really like the Rocky Mountain House show. I think I'm, a little biased because it's local.
Yeah.
And the track is a new track, but actually it's a really good track now. The track takes a few years to develop, and I think it's one of our better tracks we run on. For footing and forgiveness for the horses, though, I got to give a shout out to Grand Prairie up at the Stampede. That track is unbelievable. We can run there, rain or shine, and no matter how hard it rains, we can run. So.
And who's your most improved horse or team?
Well, I have a few horses this year that did really well. A lot of times when you buy new horses, when they come from the States, we buy them in September and break them out in the fall. You're lucky to get a couple first-year horses on the road. And this year, I've been lucky enough to get about 4 first-year horses in races and on the road. The one I didn't bring to Dawson, so I'm down to 3 first-year horses here now. But one that's has a real important job is on the right lead, and he's going tonight off of barrel 4. He goes off barrel 3 and 4. His name's Blue, and it's his first year, and to go to the right lead and work how he is kind of unheard of, and I hope he's there for years to come.
Yeah. And last question, what is your favorite thing about chuck wagon racing?
Well, the favorite thing, honestly, is we put a ton of work into the horses, a ton of feed. We take care of them best we can, and just seeing the results of your hard work and the time you spend with the horses, that's rewarding to see them go out and perform and enjoy what they do and run their hearts out for you. With all that, mineral, vitamins, oats, the work, the care in the barns and stuff. It's rewarding to see that pay off and them try their hardest for you.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck this weekend. It's your final weekend, so I'm sure you'll do great.
Oh yeah, we hope so.
Yes. And thank you so much for joining us. This has been Ridin' Shotgun.
And I'll drive the truck. Baby, you can sit next to me.